What up, everybody? So, I need to do this video for a couple of reasons. One, because I am like a YouTube, like, I don't know, like I'll be on YouTube pretty much all the time. I'm on YouTube a lot before, like, I go to bed. And lately, I've really been into this whole situation with, you know, planting and gardening and whatnot. So my issue that I have is that I have not seen a lot of videos, one, from black folks that do this kind of work, you know, gardening and stuff. And then two, I haven't really seen that many videos of people who, did it rain? I haven't seen that many videos of people who are gardening, like, you know, starting stuff from scratch and trying to make this whole thing happen. So I decided that I would be the one to do it. So I am out here making stuff happen. So I'm gonna show you in a second the garden that I did build and where I started, and then I'm gonna show you some of the things I've learned, what the plans are moving forward, and how I'm gonna like make it like real good, okay? Here's my deck. I'm getting my pergola built, you know, make it nice. And this is my backyard space. I got a lot of space in my backyard, and I planned on using it. So I had this bright idea that I would come out here and I would plant everything in the ground, and then I realized I got rabbits. So that's not a good idea, all right? So then I started doing my research, and I was like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? I should probably plant some stuff in pots and stuff and whatever. But then I was like, you know what'll be even better with all this space is if I do this in my greenhouse. So I was like, I should probably buy a greenhouse. So I bought one, and it's gonna be delivered tomorrow, or it's delivered already. It's gonna be installed tomorrow, I should say. And that's gonna be real nice. So I'll show you what I planted. I'll show you what's doing well, what's not doing well, and what my plans are. So we can start probably with what's in front of me, which is my purple basil, which, as you can see, is really doing well. I mean, it's doing so well that it's not even funny, and it smells divine. So this was like 2 or 3 leaves when I first bought it, and as you can see, it's amazing, okay? My sage has like completely taken over. This is all sage, and this is looking real good, okay? The mint, it's not bad looking. It's here, but it's growing, and I don't even know what variety this is. That's probably the issue, is that it could be the variety, but it smells really good. I was gonna steep some with some tea, but this is my mint. Over here, I've got some oregano that's looking real good and doing well and constantly growing. So that's oregano. My lavender is in the ground. Some is doing well, some not so much, but whatever. All right, there's the lavender. Over here, I've already harvested some of the jalapenos, but I got a few more growing. These red ones are ready to come off. And I saw some baby ones. So there's one there. Wait, where is he? There he goes. So there's one here, and then there's another one growing here, another one growing there, another one growing here, another one here. So these will produce, it'll be good. Basil is looking amazing. This is my regular basil. It's looking really good. So there's some basil. My chives, oh, they've seen better days. But I have another chive plant, so I'm not gonna worry about that. This, believe it or not, is stevia, right? Crazy. This is stevia. So I've been looking at how to harvest this, and basically you put it in a dehydrator, and then you crumble it up, and then you've got processed stevia. This dill is not deep enough and it keeps flowering. So you gotta come out here and pull the flowers off the dill. But don't worry, I'm gonna plant this. I'll show you in a second where I'm gonna plant it. This is rosemary doing well. My parsley, or rosemary, this is thyme. There's some more oregano right there. And as you can see, my parsley is showing completely out, okay? That parsley is like, what's up? Okay? Well, there's a spider web in there somewhere. Get out of there. Yuck. Okay. This was my zucchini. A couple things I've learned about the zucchini is it's not shallow enough, and the rabbits like the zucchini, so they eat the zucchini and then it rots. So I'm gonna prune the leaves off the zucchini, and then I still have some new leaves growing down here, so I'm gonna replant it tomorrow. These are my figs. Now the figs are doing so well, but the rabbits like the figs, so they come eat the figs up. So I'm gonna take the figs off and put those into a pot and put them in the greenhouse. Same with the blackberry bush. I had it on the trellis to grow, but as you can see, it's gonna grow as a vine and just keep going. So I'm going to pull that out the ground tomorrow. Got a couple of chives still working out over here, so not too bad. Don't worry, I'm gonna replant them tomorrow. And I got some chocolate mint, which if you rub it and smell it, it smells amazing, right? So that's chocolate mint. So that's everything that I have. See, there's the pergola. So you can kind of get an idea. There's the house, right? And you can kind of get an idea of where we're going with the pergola. So he's gonna match everything and repaint the deck and the whole bit. All right, so let's talk about trees and bushes that I'm about to redo as well. So I had the bright idea to put some stuff in the ground. I forgot what all this is. I don't know, I forgot what this is. This is something, okay? This might be limes or Meyer lemon, I don't know. Same with this one. I planted this in the ground, but I forgot what this one was. Oh, is there a tag? Is there a tag on here? No. I have to look and see what I ordered. I'll look it up and then I'll tell you what it is. Over here, I'm pulling this out the ground. These are my pine berries that I'm gonna pull out and put in a pot and then put in the greenhouse. This, which I don't know if I'm gonna leave it out. I don't know yet. But these are, oh, this is the Persian lime right here. So you know what that is? One of those is a Bing cherry, and one of that is a lemon, Meyer lemon. I bet you that's Meyer lemon, and I bet you that's Bing cherry. Anyway, limes, which I might pull out, I don't know. It's so hard to say what I'm gonna do. This is another, oh, cherry. This is a dwarf cherry tree as well. So this is in the ground. Now, I did have some trees that I bought last year, but some are looking okay. This one, yeah, the spiders have attacked it. It's a harvester pear. I don't know. It's there. I don't know. It's looking kind of weak. I forgot what this one was. It's growing. I just don't know what the hell it is. I don't know, y'all. I forgot. I planted it and then forgot. This one is just gone. This one's gone. This one is just no good. This was the Rainier cherry. I mean, it's kind of growing. I probably won't touch it, but whatever came, they ate up all the leaves. Like, they like them, okay? And then, I forgot what this one was. This is a Bartlett pear tree that I need to prune and get rid of some of those dead leaves and dead whatever. Like, up and through here, this is all, like, nasty and stuff. That should go away. But anyway, this is another pear tree. So there you go, all right? Oh, and while I'm still back here, I planted roses here. I've also got some vining mandavillas that are growing. They're looking real nice. I think what I'll do next year is put them on the trellis. That way the flowers can grow, I mean the pergola. The flowers can grow up the pergola. I think that's what I'll do next year. I don't know, we'll see. They're pretty low maintenance, and as you can see, they produce like crazy. Okay, and they're really pretty. The bees love them. Real nice. And all right, so what I said to myself was I was going to, I just don't see a lot of black folks doing this kind of stuff on YouTube. I've been looking, you know, and I'm like, do black people garden? You think we'd be good at it? Okay. So I have a greenhouse coming. It is a 8 by 20, 8 feet tall, I think 20 feet, I don't know, 8 by 20. Anyway, it's on my front porch because they're coming to do the installation tomorrow, okay? They're coming to do the installation. Here it is, all right? It is a power ram, snap and grow. So it's 3 parts, 1, 2, 3, and you can snap and grow it, which means I think I might be able to actually make it longer than what it is. I don't know, but the whole thing together is an 8 by 20. Now, let me tell you what else I've got working on. What else I'm working on. So what I said was, since I'm gonna have the greenhouse, I wanna try and grow basically all winter long. So you can put a heating element inside, I'm in Atlanta, but you can put a heating element inside of your greenhouse, and basically you'll have a subclimate in the greenhouse pretty much all year round. So what I've decided to do was I have decided to plant a bunch of things. This lighting is bad. Hold on. So I am going to plant some seeds into seed, you know, like starter with the potting soil, and see if I can't germinate the seeds, create seedlings, and then put them in something in the greenhouse, okay? So far I'm doing turnip green. This is black seeded Simpson lettuce. Looks like green leaf. You know this green leaf. Butter lettuce, they call it butter crunch. Here is a romaine. Here are some medium hot chilies. I've got some giant green pepper, white spine cucumber. I've got some Calabrese green sprouting broccoli right here. I've also got some carrots, some tomato, some green bean, and some spinach. Now, my hands are all dirty because I've already been playing in dirt. Let me show you what that looks like. So, I've already been playing in some dirt, and over here, I have planted, so besides those already, I've got golden wax beans, I've got China rose, radishes, cilantro, this is corn, this is dill, this is marjoram, this is, what the hell is this? Oh, yellow prolific squash. Can't even read my own handwriting. I've got some peppers, more peppers, some tomatoes that'll produce earlier for me. And then I also picked up lemon thyme, which I never had. Lemon thyme, and then some more stuff that I can just, you know, go ahead and take and put right in the greenhouse. So I am doing a few things. I picked up, let me show you this. I picked up all of the potting soil that I could find. All right, all the potting soil I could find. So I'm gonna put the potting soil, and what I've been doing is I'm taking my 10-gallon buckets, like, I thought I did one already. Where did it go? Maybe this is it, my 10-gallon bucket. Yeah, and drilling holes in the bottom of the 10-gallon bucket. all right? And then that is what I will use to plant some of the things that are coming out of the ground. I watched, I've been on YouTube like crazy, and I saw an example of what someone had done, and in their greenhouse, it was gorgeous, and it was nothing but a bunch of 10-gallon buckets, and in the buckets, all they did was fill it with potting soil, balance the pH, fertilized it, and grew it in the greenhouse. So I'm gonna attempt to do this all summer long. So I promise to put all of the updates here on YouTube. As you can see, so a lot of people, because I do like live stream a lot, y'all know that, right? And I was live, I think I was like on Periscope or Facebook or something, and people were like, oh my God, like you're gonna do that? Like you probably shouldn't do that. You should let somebody else plant that for you, or let somebody, and I was like, I can do it. And as you can see from the results that are in the backyard right now, my jalapenos are doing great, my basil's doing great, my purple basil's doing great. The chives, a little help, but I'm gonna repot those, a little shallow. The zucchini was a lesson learned, and I actually picked up, which I'm gonna put the zucchini, I picked up a couple of these planters. I don't know how many I bought, 3 or 4 maybe? I don't know, planters. So these planters will go in the backyard. So this is deep enough now that I can put my zucchini in here and I'll be okay. So I'm actually gonna replant the zucchini tomorrow in here and then put it in the greenhouse. That way we'll see how long it grows and whatnot. I have no idea if this is going to work all season, you know, like all winter long. I don't know if I can trick these plants into producing fruit and vegetable, but there's only one way to find out. So between running restaurants and all that other stuff I do, and you know it, you name it, I'm busy doing it. I'm gonna see how far I get. So I want to do this video because I'm like, I don't see no other black people doing this. Where's the black people? Black people, where you at? Okay, let's plant, let's garden, and let's get as close to our food as we possibly can. I was 2 seconds from buying a cow and a pig, but I think my HOA would frown upon that, okay? All right, let me do this, and once the greenhouse is installed, like I'll be giving you, let's do like a weekly update. Let's do like weekly updates of where we are, what's growing, what we're harvesting, what we're eating, and we'll go from there. All right, I love y'all. Make sure you like and subscribe and all that good stuff, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. All right, so in hopes of reviving my poor zucchini that produced 2 zucchini, I think the roots, like I said, the roots weren't deep enough, so I've replanted it. I've made sure that the roots are now super deep. I've given it some food, some water, some sun. Let's put our hopes and prayers on the line, and let's pray that it all works out. Oh, by the way, there's the pergola and the direction that it's going, just a little FYI, okay? That's an update just from this morning. So let me show you what else we've done before the rain comes, because those are rain clouds. I'm gonna go in the house, but before I do that, I'm gonna show you what we're doing to prepare for the greenhouse. All right, so we have all of our seeds getting down with the get down. All right, we got marjoram, yellow squash, corn, cilantro, dill, radish, wax beans, turnips, tomato, spinach, keystone bell peppers, those are the green ones. Those are carrots, green beans, broccoli, romaine, cucumber, turnip greens, red, medium hot chilies, butter lettuce, more butter lettuce, and this is black seed, which I think is like a green leaf lettuce. We got a couple of tomatoes, no, tomato and then peppers. I've gone ahead and repotted. So look, I'm using these 10-gallon buckets. I drill holes in the bottom for drainage, but this is the lemon thyme. These are poblanos. These are banana peppers. These are more tomato and yellow bell yellow bell peppers. And you know, before the rain comes, I think I can get this dill repotted too, because it's definitely not deep enough. Those stalks are huge, and I want to make sure I get it back to life because I want my dill. So let's see if I can do this in the few minutes before the rain comes. Oof. Before the rain came. So I now have the dill out of that bed with all the other good stuff, and now the dill is in here, which should be a little bit better. I tried to prune off some of the bad parts, and I tried to get rid of all of the flowers so that it could continue to produce. But as you can see, there's our dill. So we're gonna say a prayer over this dill and hope that by putting it in the greenhouse tomorrow, that it'll, and deeper roots, that it'll continue to grow. Hell, the rain ain't started yet. Let me see if I can get these chives planted. Let me see if I can get these chives out of the pot into a pot. Let me see, then I'll show you. So as you can see, I was able to get the chives out of there, which was so shallow, and those are all like roots. I mean, it was just going crazy. And I was able to get these chives out of the pot and put them in here. These are 10-gallon buckets that I drill holes in. So we're praying that this one, it was so beautiful, and then like the sun and stuff got to it. So this one is, I can pull some and harvest some of this. So we're gonna pray over this chive leaf right now. We're gonna stretch our hands out and pray over it that it come back to life. But I believe it'll do just fine. All we gotta do is have some chive seed faith, and it'll come back. So there you go. So I'm getting ready for the greenhouse, which will again be installed tomorrow, and I'm done for the day.